Hello?
Who's there?
It's me, Lefty.
Identify yourself.
What?
Identify yourself.
I just did. I don't know what you mean.
What, do I need a thesaurus? You know what identify yourself means. How do I know it's you?
How does anyone know who's anybody?
Look, we don't have time for Oriental philosophy right now. We're in a situation here. All I'm asking for is a simple ID.
Well, I left my wallet at home.
You left your wallet at home.
That's right.
That was smart, wasn't it?
Well, nobody said anything about bringing ID.
You wander around the streets with no ID?
Sometimes.
How did you feel if a cop stopped you?
I don't know.
How would anyone know where to take you if you were in an accident?
Well, they take me to the hospital like they take anybody. Wait, what is this bullshit?
What about insurance?
What about what insurance?
Medical insurance.
Medical insurance? What's this got to do with anything? I have no idea, okay?
So, give me something else.
What do you want? What do I have that you could possibly want?
What have you got?
What do you want to see? Do you want a fingerprint? Do you want a hair sample? Do you want to look at my shoe? What do you want?
Listen, what the hell did you come here thinking? We're in a sensitive situation. You don't know me, I don't know you. There's got to be some kind of way of identifying you. Otherwise, you could be anyone.
Do you want to hear about my past, specific little details from my youth? What do you want?
No, I would have no way to corroborate them.
Why not?
I'd need extensive bios, things to refer to. I don't have shit here. All I have is a couple of items in my head that they gave me.
Like what?
I can't tell you.
Well, who the hell asked you to tell me? Use them to question me. You said you have items in your head. What good are they? You don't even use them.
They don't pertain to the question of the ID.
Then what do they pertain to?
They pertain to things we're supposed to discuss once the ID has been ascertained.
So what do you want me to do?
Give me a minute. I gotta think this through. Come over here.
What for?
So that I can get a look at you.
Then what will you know?
I'll know that.
So? So?
Lost.
Do you want me to come in again?
No.
It might clear your head.
Shut up a minute. I'm trying to sort this out.
I'm coming in again.
Wait.
Now ask me.
Ask you what?
Well, ask me to identify myself for Christ's sake.
Why? We'll be in the same boat as before.
We'll try something different.
But I will still do the same thing. So, where will we be then? What's this now? Where are you
There's
going?
confusion here, there's disarray, and I like to work in an atmosphere of mutual respect and camaraderie.
Don't run off on me. Don't take it personal. I can't have you on this job without knowing who you are. I have to be sure. You do the same thing in my place. Come on. Don't be like that.
I have to be sure, too, this is not my normal operational context, right? I'm not used to working with people I don't know either.
Please. Don't start showing off now. Don't use this slight awkwardness as an opportunity to throw fancy words at me. That's a power ploy. I don't like that.
I'm getting really, really pissed off.
What for? What did I do?
You're confusing me. I don't like confusion. I don't like mental disorders of any kind. I don't like disarray.
Are you accusing me of mental disorder?
No. Mental disorders. Disorders. I don't like chaos.
I'm only doing what they told me to do. You work for them too. I take orders from them. You take orders from me. That's the way it works.
They picked the wrong guy to give orders.
They picked me, so maybe they picked the right guy. What are you, upset because they didn't pick you?
Don't psychoanalyze me. I'm not getting into my inner workings with you. I came here to do a job. Nobody told me about bringing any fucking IDs. Nobody said anything about wallets. All they told me to do was show up.
What they told me is about asking you to identify yourself. We're in the same boat.
But I did identify myself.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. And please, try not to get upset. I asked you for identification, and you couldn't give me it. Do you remember that?
You asked me who I was. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
And who did I say I was?
You said you were lefty.
So?
So what?
So what do you think identifying yourself means? What the fuck do you think I did? You asked me and I told you, right?
Right.
So who were you expecting?
Lefty.
So we're straight now, we're organized, and we know who we are.
Okay. When you're right, you're right. Maybe things got a little bit out of hand. You see, I'm new in this particular job. I've never done anything like this before, and I want to do it right. Identify means ID to me. I wish they'd have told me a simple giving of a name would be enough. But there's no harm done. We're straight now. Anyhow, let's get on with it.
Let's do it.
Let's go over the job. We start. First thing, the equipment comes.
Check.
We examine it carefully, making sure all parts are specified.
Check.
We do that, we'll check it against the weigh bill.
Check. Where's the weigh bill?
It's with the equipment.
And where's the equipment?
It's on its way.
On its way where?
It's on its way here.
When?
Right now.
Well, that's good because if the schedule's going to be here too, we don't have a hell of a lot of time.
It's gonna be close. Don't think I'm not aware of that fact. Okay. While we're waiting, let's go over the equipment.
The equipment isn't here.
I know what it is.
But I don't know what it is.
So I'll tell you what it is. First thing, the equipment gets delivered right over here. There will be 3 boxes. Inside the first box will be the weigh bill, the manual for the materials, and our specific instructions, among other things. So that's it. Let's do a dry run.
Of what?
Assembly. Let's see how long it will take us.
To do what?
To get everything organized and put together.
We don't have anything here.
We'll do a mock-up.
We can't do that.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't. A mock-up is when you have a dummy of the real thing. We don't have a dummy of the real thing. We don't have anything.
We will in a minute.
So we'll do it then when it comes.
No, there won't be time.
Okay, so what I'm hearing right now is you want to do a mock-up of imaginary things. And when the real things get here, we're not going to bother. You just go with the flow. Is that what I'm hearing?
I want to do a dry run. Did I get the terminology okay? Did you like my wording?
I'm not going to do this.
Look, I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little tired of being stonewalled. You're bucking me on every turn. I keep getting this resistance. Are you aware of that? Is that something you do on purpose, or is it an unconscious thing?
I'm not stonewalling anybody. I just want to do the job I was hired to do. I don't want to do pantomimes.
The problem with you is insubordination. I don't think you're like me. You want to be boss of something. I gotta remind you that I take orders from you-know-who, and you take orders from me. That's the way it works. What's the big deal? Is that so hard to understand?
I just don't take orders from anyone. I was hired to do a specific job for which I am highly qualified. Then I do what I do in my own way. You give me The time of occurrence and any other particulars I might need, and the rest is up to me.
Why don't you take orders from people?
I just don't. I'm a lone wolf. That's what I am, and that's what I do.
What's the big deal about taking orders from people?
I don't do it, I don't like it, and I don't do it. End report.
Everybody takes orders from somebody. That's the way it works.
That's not the way I work. Now, I'm not talking about this.
That's the way the whole world works. What are you, some kind of outcast from society? You can't work within a structure?
Right.
You'll never amount to anything. You'll be doomed to a life of loneliness. The whole world calls out to accept, to join in, to be part of a larger thing, and you're going the other way.
Okay, let's go. Let's do the pantomime. Where's the fucking box?
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, come on, stop guilt-making me. Come on, where's the boxes? Come on, let's go.
What's the sudden shift in the attitude? Are you interested in opening the boxes not because you want to, or because I told you?
Oh, what difference does it make? Come on, let's open the boxes. Come on, let's go.
You didn't answer my question.
I said, what difference does it make?
It makes a difference, my friend, because attitude is everything. The way you approach the work is the way the work turns out. You have a negative attitude, it affects everyone and everything around you. Screw you! Yeah, right. Screw me. Very good. This from a guy who will have my life in his hands in about an hour. Screw me. Is that supposed to have me brimming over with feelings of confidence? And you wonder why I'm concerned about your attitude?
I don't give a shit what you wonder about. Come on, let's just open the fucking boxes.
I don't really feel like doing it now. I've lost my incentive.
Let's just open the fucking boxes.
Okay. But remember, this is your idea now. I've lost my zest for it.
Let's just open the fucking boxes.
Okay, we'll open the boxes.
Okay, where are they?
Right here.
Okay, where's box number 1?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Here's box number 1. Okay, we'll open this up, get the bill of lading, then we're off.
You gotta pry it open.
So then it's not a box, it's a crate.
More than likely a crate.
So we're opening a box, a crate, what?
Let's say it's a crate.
Okay. We're saying it's a crate. Now we pry open the crate with what?
They'll more than likely leave us a crowbar.
More than likely leave with a crowbar. Well, can I have the crowbar, Joe? Joe, thanks, Joe, for the crowbar, Joe. Now I'm prying open the crate. Okay, got the bill of lading. All right, everything looks good.
I gotta look at it.
Oh, pardon me, get the way bill of lading. This is bullshit. I gotta get out of here.
Now what's wrong?
What's wrong? I don't even know where to begin.
What set you off this time?
I don't want to talk about it.
I think we should talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
We have to talk about it.
I don't have to talk about shit.
Is that what I tell the boys upstairs? They ask, what happened? I say, he took off. Why? They ask. I say, he took offense at the way I was looking at the wave. What do you think they're going to go through when I tell them that?
Is that a threat?
It's a fact of life, and it's a
It's a
question.
threatening question.
It's a legitimate question. You run off, I'm left holding the bag. What do you want me to do, lie? You want me to take a fall for you? I don't even know you.
You took a half an hour reading the fucking waybill.
So
there's nothing there. Just think about it for a minute. Just think about how that looks for me. I'm standing here like some moron watching you read your fucking fist. You're holding up nothing, you're reading your fucking fist.
I'm reading the waybill.
So read it faster.
There's got to be about 50 items on
When
it.
it gets here,
That's right.
so when the real list gets here, read that one slow. This one, read fast.
There won't be time.
Fine. Read it any way you want. What do I care?
What will you be doing while I'm reading the waybill?
Oh, say, I have an idea. Why don't I open the other crates?
Good thinking.
Yeah. Crates are open.
All of them?
Oh, every last one.
They're completely open.
Oh, they couldn't be more open if they tried.
Alright then.
Alright then, you get started. Start calling up items I find and then you check them off.
Other way around. You find an item, you call it out, I check it off.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I don't know what's in the fucking crates.
Just look at the fucking crate, pull an item out, name the item, I check it off, on to the next. What's so hard about that?
What's the address here?
243 and a half Hope Street. Why?
Look, let me be honest with you, alright? I'm lost, alright? I've been working one way for a very long time, and for better for worse, it works for me that way, but this is, I don't even know what this is. No, it's probably some new innovative thing, but I just can't get with this. It's just way too convoluted. Which means I hate doing this to you, being that it's such short notice and everything, but I've got to get out of here. I mean, I go my way, you go yours, we forget about the whole thing, no harm done.
Wait a minute now. This is very bad news you're giving me.
Well, I can't help it. It can't be helped.
It can't be helped? You're leaving me a sitting duck with no support system. I'm in a deep hole because of you. I'm completely unnerved now.
Well, I hate doing this to you.
Also, you've been given a very generous advance. What happens with that?
I'll get it back to you.
That's not the issue. You were given the advance to secure your services, to guarantee them. We start moving in 90 minutes. Who am I going to find to replace you in 90 minutes?
Look, you're calling me out of my honor as a professional. Now, that's a serious issue, but I'm telling you that the way things are working out, I'm not going to be able to function with any degree of precision. Now, do you want that? Do you want me all flustered and confused?
I just want you to comply with what's being asked of you for a few minutes in a test situation.
It's an unorthodox test situation.
Does that make it wrong?
It makes it uncomfortable.
That's why we're doing the test, to make it comfortable. Is that such a big deal?
No.
All right, then. You want to find me an item?
All right, then.
All right, then.
I don't know what this is.
Well, for Christ's sake.
What was it?
An inflatable air mattress. You ever seen an inflatable air mattress before?
Yeah?
So why do you have trouble identifying an inflatable air mattress? You have a problem with indecisiveness? This is a hell of a time for me to find out, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd have to say that an inflatable air mattress is not something I would have expected on this kind of assignment.
Oh, well, when you pick the equipment, you can leave out the inflatable air mattress. When we pick the equipment, we put in whatever we goddamn well please. I gotta remind you that my life is gonna be in your hands in about an hour. Now, do you want to go and meditate on that in a corner somewhere, or can we continue what is really a very simple procedure?
Where do you want me to put this? Is there any particular place you want me to put this? I'll just sit over here then.
Next item. And, well,
It's confusing.
in what sense?
It's got a lot of different attributes.
Well, it's fairly lightweight. And I can't tell what material it's made out of. Is it soft or hard?
It's something in between.
You want to give me some fucking definition? So I can find something vaguely corresponding on the way, though? You want to give me a little hint?
It seems to be plastic.
It seems to be plastic.
Yes, it seems to be plastic.
Seems to be? You want to go completely crazy and call it plastic?
Fine, let's call it plastic. It's definitely plastic.
Good boy! Way to go! Okay, we got plastic! Does it open? Has it got a thing on it that opens?
I can't tell. What was it?
First aid kit.
Oh, that was my hunch. I had a feeling it was a first aid kit, but it wasn't like the other first aid kits I've seen before.
Just a plain first aid kit, like you get at a drugstore, like you get at a hardware store, like you get at an automotive supply store.
Well, I don't spend a lot of time in any of those places.
I see.
What?
What does it say?
It says first aid kit.
Next.
An alarm clock. A timing device of some kind with wires coming out of the back.
Oh, yeah. Timer. I got it.
What are we doing with timing devices?
We'll discuss the action after we make sure of the material.
Timing device? That's a little out of left field to me. Books!
What kind of books?
Sanskrit English Dictionary.
Check.
Walden by Henry David Thoreau. Nice addition.
Next.
Doesn't it start to make kind of an odd pattern?
Not to me.
Well, to me, it's starting to suggest things.
Like what?
I don't know, it's just hanging below the surface.
Next patient.
A box of fruits and nuts. Dried fruits and nuts.
Check.
Oh, interesting. Here's another one.
Another what?
Another box of fruits and nuts.
They're camping.
Oh, why not?
The way-bill says there's only one box of fruits and nuts.
Well, here's another one.
Oh, God. This isn't good. I don't like this. It's an inconsistency. I don't like inconsistencies.
So what do you want to do?
Let's open the bastard up. Apricots and almonds. Nice combo. Help yourself.
I'm not hungry.
Put some in your pocket for later. Next item.
Roller skates. 2 pairs of roller skates.
Check.
Jesus Christ, what is with all this? Are we doing a serious job or are we putting on some fucking vaudeville show? This is some serious circus bullshit.
Next.
What are we doing with roller skates?
Next.
Are you expecting me to use roller skates?
Next.
I don't know how.
Next.
Put that down on the fucking margin. Put it down that I do not know how to roller skate.
It will be duly noted. Boy, you're a sensitive fellow, aren't you? Kind of a nervous Nancy. Is that what they sent me? A nervous Nancy kind of guy?
No, but I have to say it's starting to add up to something, right?
Next.
I mean, we have a serious job to do, let's face it, and everything we have here is for that specific job, right?
Next.
Christ. Two hurricane lanterns.
Check.
But whatever this job is, it's not the job I signed up for. I hope you know that. What I do doesn't require roller skates. Fuck. Gas masks?
Check.
What do we need gas masks? Forget it. Two thermal blankets.
Check.
Passports. Two Argentinian passports.
Check.
This is the picture of me in here. Oh, and this is the picture of you. They've got my picture in a fake Argentine passport. Fuck this.
Excuse me?
I said fuck this. This has nothing to do with me. This is not what I signed up for. This isn't some little job. This is some sort of kamikaze life death commitment thing. I can feel it.
You don't feel anything.
How do you know what I feel?
Did you read the briefing material?
No?
Then shut up and finish unpacking the crate. How do you know what this adds up to? Since when are you a mission strategist?
I can sense.
You don't sense anything. Now unpack the crate. We're running out of time.
A Max Factor makeup kit.
What's in it?
2 false noses, 3 pairs of eyeglasses, scar makeup, 1 mustache, and 2 beards.
Check.
Now, why don't you give me some sort of hint, alright? I'm being thrown into a life situation here, against my will, against my original deal, you're not giving me any hint. Don't you think that's the biggest bit unfair? Look, you said several times that your life is going to be my hands in about an hour. Now, where's the trust you're supposed to be placing in me?
You think I know what's happening? I'm in the same boat you are. The only difference between you and me is that I've learned to trust. That's why I'm steady as a rock and you're going into cardiac arrest. Tell me about this lone wolf shit with such pride. Well, here are the fruits of it. You can't trust. Whose hands are shaking? Not mine. Next.
2 bungee cords.
Check.
I'd really like to know why we need the fake noses and beards, if it's some sort of gag, or we're being fucked with. This is locked.
I know what you're going through, Lefty, but believe me, there comes a time when you have to just let it all go. Jump into the void. That's how you grow. So what if there's a fake nose or 2? What's the big deal? If I'm told to put one on, I will. And with pride. And I'll trust that in the end, the reason will be made clear to me, and I'll be the better person for having worn it. If I needed to know why now, they would have told me.
Guns? Guns?
Check.
I thought there wasn't going to be any violence.
I told you that.
It was in the deal I set up originally. They said that there was going to be no violence.
How can you guarantee a thing like that?
Oh, how do you guarantee it? You guarantee it. You will say that there will be no violence.
We're not going to instigate any violence. That I can tell you. But how can you guarantee something isn't going to happen? You walk down the street, a car could lose its brakes, jump the curb, and kill you.
Wait a minute. This is Sofa Street. And this is bullshit. You don't need guns. Just protect you from cars. Hitting you on the street, what I do does not require violence. I've never fired a gun. I have an aversion to them. My hands shake if I touch them. I'm afraid of them. I am deathly afraid of them.
It will be duly noted. Now unpack the crate.
Two-man tent.
Instructions?
Yeah, right here.
Read them off.
Look, alright, I can't do this gun thing. It's that simple. Now, I understand the thrill that danger presents. I understand it intellectually. I mean, it puts everything in an excruciatingly sharp focus.
Just read off the instructions.
The astrolite is a freestanding tent. Staking the tent after being pitched is not necessary. However, we recommend it being staked after being pitched for greater stability in high winds. Now, why did you pick me? You must have figured that my profile doesn't fit anything that you're looking for.
Read the instructions, for Christ's sake! I'm gonna lose my mind with your whining and moaning.
Unfurl the tent. Lay the tent softly on the floor with the door unzipped.
Got it.
Unfold the shock cord pull sections and allow them to spring together. You will have 2 pulls at equal length. That wasn't so bad.
I can't catch my breath. There's no oxygen up here.
We should have come up slower.
Then it would be dark by now.
We have lanterns.
Kerosene.
Drape the fly over the tent. You'd have to be a fucking engineer to understand the terminology here. How do you know what to do if you've never done this before?
I'll put up the fly. You can just read.
What's the fly? Is the flap the fly?
It's gotta be this. It's the only thing left.
Oh, my eyelids are frozen. I can't read the manual.
Fucking man. You're so busy duly noting things all the time. Well, let me duly note you something. This is a 2-man operation. It can't be done alone. We're doomed.
We're not doomed. I'm just cold as all. Once I warm up, I'll get back to work.
I don't want your help. You've done enough already. You fixed me good. Yes, you did. You bastard. Now I'm gonna die out here.
Well, you're not gonna die.
I'm gonna die out here because of you. I'm gonna freeze to death away from friends and loved ones.
Oh, forgive me, but I believe I'm the one who's the injured party, if there's an injured party. Look, I'm just cold as all, and once I warm up, I'll get back to work. I'm doing the job to the best of my ability.
Some ability? You screwed everything up completely. You didn't even have the foresight to pull a couple ski parkas out of that net.
I followed orders, that's all I did.
That's all you did. You were the crate man.
I had nothing whatsoever to do with those crates.
You named the stuff.
I pulled things out, I didn't name anything.
You defined the entire wave.
I defined nothing, I just called out what was there.
Who made it then?
Oh, don't start this shit. Every time I called something out, you checked it off. Every time I said so-and-so, you would say check.
Don't be so quick to decide my motive.
Isn't that what happened?
Yes, but not for the reasons you think.
Then what were the reasons?
Each item I heard, my mind raced in horror.
Why'd you go on? Who told you to continue?
Did it to calm you down, to appease you, to keep you from folding, to keep you from humiliating yourself with the boys upstairs. I did it to save your ass. And now I'm paying for it. I was a nice guy. Now I'm going to die for my trouble.
Look, alright, you're not going to die, alright? We're in a precarious situation. You need to pull together. We need to go into survival mode. Where's the other blanket?
How am I supposed to know? Wherever you threw it. Am I supposed to do everything?
Now, don't fall asleep. That's very dangerous at these temperatures, alright? Just stay awake and no more arguing.
Everything I did was for your benefit. So that you would grow. So that you would be up to doing this job. Now look what you've done. Now they're coming for me. Please, God, let me
freeze to death before they get me. Please let me die. Please don't let them get me.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
Don't you hear them? They're coming.
My ears are frozen. I can't hear anything, and nobody's coming.
Yes, they are. They're coming, and when they find us, I think they're going to be very displeased.
But why? I thought that everything was going so well. I felt that, in spite of some initial confusion, I've learned a great deal. I've learned patience and flexibility. I get along with people so much better. No, don't give up on me. Things are about to get good.
No, it's over. I'm sick of your complaining, of your whining, of your pretended incompetence, of your total unwillingness to comply with what's asked of you. Plus, and possibly worst of all, you're a fucking bore.
You've had it in for me since the minute I walked in, you bastard. What the hell did I ever do to you?
You gave the impression that you had strengths and abilities past the ordinary man on the street, that you knew mysterious things.
What the hell are you talking about? I didn't say anything like that. I just showed up. That's all I did.
It wasn't that. It wasn't what you did.
Oh, then what was it then?
It was your attitude.
Oh, my attitude.
Yes.
Oh, what bearing has my attitude on any of this?
You gave the impression. The set of your head. Little pauses. You allowed me to believe. You equivocated. You used inflection and gesture to your advantage.
Look, I think you're raving right now, and I think I can handle criticism at this point in time. Look, we're in a bad situation. Things turn bad, but they can easily turn out to be just as good. You just wait and see.
Shut up.
I'm gonna kill you now, and then myself.
What? If you do that, you'll be making a big mistake. You'll live to regret this, I can promise.
Shut up! Before I kill you, I want you to know a few things. First of all, that none of this is personal. That I have no animosity whatsoever for you. And secondly, that it's for your own good. I can assure you that when it's over, you'll be the better man for it.
How dare you tell me it's not personal? Everything is personal, nothing's ever for my own good unless I'm doing it. You can kill me. It makes no fucking difference to me at this point. But I want you to know something. I want you to know something about this entity that you so blindly want to terminate. I want to bare my soul to confess the whole business and finally be free. Well, fuck it. I can't do it. It's too terrifying.
Yes?
We got 3 crates here for 243 and a half Oak Street. Is that you?
Yes. I'll be right there. Nicely done, old man. You did beautifully. Very nicely done. Things are going to work out just fine. Do you suppose you could give me a hand with these?